Okay, I said that I would demo basically the difference between, just a few key differences between interactive whiteboard and using an iPad as an interactive whiteboard. Before we get to the iPad though, we'll look at the interactive whiteboard here. One of the things that you'll notice above, we have a projector. Here we have the screen, and over in the desk over here we have a computer which is running the operating system that you see in front of you. What you have with an interactive whiteboard, similar to this, sometimes you may see a projector, a short throw projector that comes out, projects onto the screen. This one, we have the projector mounted on the wall. Basically, you have pens that you can use, an eraser, so you can write. Each one of these pens must be placed in a proper spot on the board, and that corresponds to a color. So if I wanted to write on this, I pick up the blue pen if I want to write in blue, and I was just, let's say, doing a math equation, 4 plus 4 equals 8, and so we could demonstrate 4 plus 4 by doing, let's say, 4 of these circles plus another 4 of these circles, and then if we say equals, we draw circles on both sides, boom, 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 and then the next, and then we can count and we get our 8 circles. So that's how we would write with the interactive whiteboard. And if we needed to erase, we pick up the eraser and we erase. Okay, so all the pens have to be in the right slot in order for the right color to come up. The colors with this particular software, I believe, are preset. So we have blue, red, and green, and I'm not sure, I don't think we have any other colors to choose from. Over here we have some other functionality that we can get from the board, such as highlighting and some other things, right and left mouse clicks, and I believe we can use our finger. I think we can use our finger to move things around, which is pretty nice. But one of the problems that we have here is I'm blocking the screen from the projector, so there's always going to be that shadow, plus I'm getting blinded by the projector. Another issue is that if I do want to write something on the board, my back is probably going to be to the classroom. Not that that's a big problem, but again, I'm blocking part of the screen, possibly from whoever's on my right side if I face this way. So those students over there won't be able to see what I'm writing. These students over here will be able to see what I'm writing. And as you can see, if I do switch positions, I don't normally write this way, so but the problem is I still may block the board from students who are on the other side, and this is not my normal writing position, so it's uncomfortable. So those are some of the key points of the interactive whiteboard, and it does come with a lot of good software that allows you to run these things, and modules that you can use for different classroom activities. So that's a quick look at interactive whiteboards. Now we'll switch over to using the iPad. So I've also got the iPad here set up to control this as an interactive whiteboard, and you'll see that I don't necessarily have to be in front of the board. I can control, let's see, I should be able to control I can control and move things around the same way I can if I was at the board. Additionally, I can also right on the board. And I don't need to be at the board. I don't need to be in the way as I would with a interactive whiteboard. I can do this anywhere in the classroom, so I could be behind the class doing it, or I could be off to the side. If I wanted the student to do this, I could bring it to their desk and allow them to do it. There are other neat features. I can pull up wherever I am. I could pull up, let's see if I have any saved drawings. I probably don't. Here's some samples. Let's pull up this sample, and again, so that you can see that we can easily pull up work that we've done. We can play it if we want to. So if I go all the way to the back, I can then speed this up. Let me see if I can speed this up here. Yep. So if I've already done this in one class, I can have it doing this, and I can speed this up or slow it down at any pace that I want to. So again, with the interactive whiteboard, I need this unit here, the projector and the computer. Using the iPad as the interactive whiteboard, I need the iPad and just any screen. So the price difference generally comes in the whiteboard, interactive whiteboard unit itself, and that also generally comes with some software with it. So those are the differences. One of the other probably things that should be noted about the iPad, it can be difficult at times to control. So I mean, if I exit this, for instance, I don't want to save that. Let's see if I can find Firefox. I don't want those. But again, you can see that I'm doing all the stuff that I could do at the whiteboard, and I could be anywhere in the classroom. One of the issues that we tend to have is with this particular program that we're using, 3-finger swipe is how you scroll, and it doesn't always work the way we expect it. There are ways around it, and that is by making sure that you click and drag on your scroll bars. Then you'll have to use the right and or left mouse click. But that's pretty much the big difference that we can see in the usability aspects of interactive whiteboards versus iPads, and as well as the equipment required. It is also possible if we had a Apple TV, and we're not recommending those at this time because of the inability for it to do the enterprise level encryption wireless. So we're not recommending those at this time, but you could have an Apple TV connected directly to the monitor or to the projector, in which case you wouldn't need a desktop machine to do many things. You could do it straight from the iPad. But again, just another quick look at some of the usability differences and a comparison of iPads versus interactive whiteboards. Thank you, and be looking for the next teaching, whatever the name of this thing is called, not debate.